this is really about patterns. The universe is going to keep sending you things until you work through them. Until I work through what is it in me that's making me make those decisions, what is it in me that's attached on some level, on any level, to the horrible feeling that I have when I've made that decision, I'm going to keep making them. And it's ironic because frequently the decisions are things that put us in a bad situation. It's painful, it's difficult. But nonetheless, there's a reason I keep doing it. There's a reason that that pattern keeps coming up in my life. And it means I have to look at it. What is it that I gain? Not the me I'm conscious of. Not the me who does yoga and meditation and comes to Rishikesh and satsang. But the unexamined me. What does that me get out of me making those decisions? And sometimes it may be something as simple as having an excuse to be miserable. Having an excuse not to step up to the plate of my life. Having an excuse not to embrace joy. Sometimes it's just as simple as that. And then, of course, you have to look at why that's there. But sometimes the information is really just that. But look at all aspects of what are you gaining? What's the ego gaining from this decision that I keep making? I decide to go on a diet. Every birthday, every Jan 1st, I decide to go on a diet. Okay, by Jan 2nd, I've eaten bags and bags of cookies and chocolate cakes. Okay. Made up example, it's not your example, I know that, but it's nice to keep things light when you give examples. So I keep saying I'm going to diet. I keep eating the cookies. Why? Well, clearly, it's serving me in some way. It's not just my taste buds. My taste buds enjoy the first bite or two. We know this scientifically. You don't actually even enjoy it after the 5th bite. Why do I keep doing it? Well, on some level, if I look deeply enough, clearly I have a fear of not being fat. Clearly I have a fear of being attractive. Clearly there's something pushing me to go against my own best interest. What am I excusing myself from in my life because I'm too fat for it? What am I excusing myself from in my life because I think I'm too ugly for it? What am I excusing myself from in my life because I now have diabetes? So the patterns run very deep. It's not quite as simple as I can't stay on a diet because I like the taste of chocolate too much. That's letting ourselves off too easily, and that's when things never change. If I'm continually sabotaging myself, we have to ask ourselves, what am I gaining from it? And you have to ask yourself, why is it that I don't think I deserve to be healthy, attractive, successful, happy? What does that bring up for me? What would it look like if I actually were healthy and attractive and successful? What part of my ego does that scare so much that it won't let me do it? And that it keeps creating these unconscious patterns. So this is where we look in. And we wonder. And then we learn. And then we change. But this is where consciousness is so important. Because when I don't know why I'm making the decisions, I'm going to keep doing them. Yeah, wonderful. The human psyche is really interesting. And the journey inward is a very fascinating journey. And it's something that brings to light a lot of why we struggle and why we suffer. It's not frequently enough, you still have to do the work. We still have to meditate. We still have to do our yoga. We still have to, but at least now I know what it is I'm working through. At least I know who is the psyche, who is the ego that's working through this. And that's part of the journey of life.